Hey, what is up? Keasbey here, and we're doing another match live on Dueling Book. All right, so we found someone. Let's jump right into the game. So we are going to say good luck, have fun, roll dice, and we got a 5. All right, so unfortunate, we are going to be going second most likely. All right, let's see what we draw. Monster heavy hand, but it's not terrible. Let's see what our opponent does. Blade Knight in the opener is not bad. Unfortunately, we don't have enough stuff to set to get him boosted, but if our opponent sets something small with a flip effect, we can at least get over it and possibly negate it. Ectoplasmer. Okay. Standby main. So we're going to fire off Pot of Greed. Let's draw 2. Okay, well, I guess we'll normal summon Blade Knight and go to battle. Let's hit into this. Okay, so I'm going to take 500. That's rough. Right, it is 5. Okay, let's go main phase 2. I will set one face down. End phase, we will tribute Blade Knight for 800 damage. Okay, cool. On that note, let's pass. This is going to be an interesting game. Let's see what our opponent does. Okay, they're going to throw that in defense. Are they going to attack with the other one? Oh, they are. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fire off Sakuretsu armor here. Got it. That's going to be during your next standby phase. All right, so I'm going to take 800. Standby main. Well, Kaiko can't get in for damage, but Sengen, however, can get me a search. I actually think... because he's going to have a monster no matter what. Let's just go to end phase, tribute Sengen, and then we'll declare the effect. So let's go ahead and get... Who do I want off Sengen? I think the obvious choice is Exile Force, right? All right. So next turn we have BLS, we have Exile Force, we've got Nobleman Across out. We have a lot going for us. Okay. So we're going to take a lot of damage. 3,600. Yep. And we'll take another 8. All right, well, standby main. Make sure he doesn't have okay, cool. Let's go reinforcement of the army. Who would be helpful right now? I guess we'll grab Blade Knight. I mean, it is what it is. Like, we kind of have to, we just have to go hard here. Let's banish for Blackluster Soldier. All right, cool. And then we'll go ahead and normal summon Kaiku. And it is what it is. Let's go ahead and attack. Cool. All right, so that was rough. We had to play that a little bit like super aggressively in that moment just because if we didn't, we were going to slowly get burned out of that game anyway. So I'm going to take Solemn Judgment out because we're playing against a burn deck. We're going to put 3 Trap Dust Shoots in. I think Air Knight's actually not bad in here. Smashing Ground. We'll take out 1 Sakuretsu. I think for Torrential Tribute. Let's take out 1 Meanae for an Azura Priest. All right, so that was rough game 1. The Ectoplasmer kind of forced us to play faster than I wanted to, but this time we get to go first. So let's get into it. Again, we just kind of had to play that super aggressively at the end. Oh, okay. Standby main. This hand kind of isn't great. I'm going to activate Rhoda here. We're going to go ahead and grab Meanae. And I think we'll go ahead and set that Meanae, set Trap Dust Shoot, set Trap Dust Shoot, and pass. All right, we're going to fire off Trap Dust Shoot here. Meta, TT, MF. Creature, swap, ring, goats. All right, well, this is a super awkward game state. Okay, so they're going to fire off goats. Goats is fine. Alright, standby main. Let's set Mirror Force. I know they have Torrential Tribute. That's kind of annoying. But we can... I want to save that. Let's go to battle. Let's just swing it over a goat. We'll deal with the Metamorphosis next turn, I guess. Let's fire off another Trap Dust Shoot, I guess. Put that Mystic Tomato back, right? Alright, so... They're thinking, I'm thinking, that's such a weird game state because they have so much non-removal, but also... Okay, Metamorphosis, yep, that's going to come down. Do I let them do this and take 1,000? I think I do. Yep. I don't want to burn this Mirror Force. I'll take the 1,000. Let's go standby main. I think I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to Snatch Steal and take this. I kind of want to, like, force out anything he might have. Let's go to battle and we'll hit a goat. Like, I'll give him some life points. But let's, like, maybe make him do something weird to deal with his own. Okay, so he's going to gain 1,000. I know he's got Creature Swap. Alright, standby man. Alright, cool. So let's set that. We'll go to battle phase and swing in. Main phase 2. I think we just pass here. Alright. He's gonna set one and pass. Let's try to ping that. Ring. Okay, that's fine. Let's normal summon... Oh, Exile Force. And with Pria, we'll pop that. Okay, so that's Mystic Tomato. Let's go to end phase. Okay, so we know... basically nothing at this point. Well, this will force out Torrential if he's got it. So let's go Cliff the Trap Remover. Yep. I'm gonna set this, and I think I just pass here. I just don't want to, like, have to commit Mirror Force before I want to. Okay, so I know Creature Swap is still around, which is kind of like a problem. But I've seen Metamorphosis, I've seen Torrential Tribute. I haven't seen Mirror Force yet, but I've seen Ring and I've seen Ghosts. Alright, let's go standby main. Let's slam down that. This'll force out Mirror Force, if anything. So let's bump that up to 2,000. I mean, unless it's like Giant Germ, but let's find out. Okay, so it's Doll of Malice. So let's go to end phase. Okay, standby main. Let's get him for 16. That's what I thought. Alright, main phase 2. Let's normal summon another one. I know that there is a creature swap floating around somewhere. I really want to try to bait it out before anything else happens. Alright, standby main. Let's just go to battle and swing, right? Oh, hold on. Let's just let him know that was only 16. Alright, let's set Big Boy Gardner and we'll pass. Regeki Break, okay. That's fine. I don't really care too much about that. Oof, nice. Doing it in the standby to get it back immediately. I like it. Like, I know he has Creature Swap. That's the last card from there. So I know 2 cards in hand. Okay. So he's going to fire off Creature Swap here. Yep. Give me that Serpent. Yeah, let's go. We're going to Saku that. All right. Standby main. Let's fire off Graceful Charity here. Ooh, okay. To graveyard and to graveyard. I'm gonna normal summon Breaker. Okay, yep. And then I'm gonna fire off Premature Burial. I'll take 8. And we'll get back the boy, Air Knight Parchath. Okay, cool. I'm gonna throw this in defense mode. Let's get in for 35. And I'll get to draw a card. Incredible. Let's see what I got. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and set that, and I will pass. Okay, we're in a really commanding position now. Swords, okay? Oops, let's go to main phase. I'm going to go ahead and banish 1 light and 1 dark for BLS. And that is game. All right, cool. Okay, so we're going into game 3. Trap Dust Shoot. Let's take those out. Not gonna lie, Mirror Force has me a little bit spooked, if I'm being totally honest. Saku's good. I kind of want Mind Control in there just so I can, like, peek at what's going on. Okay, this feels good. I'm not even showing the side deck. I don't know why. Okay, this is a solid hand. Let's see what our opponent does. I'm going to set, and they're going to go to end phase. All right. Okay, cool. Let's fire off Graceful Charity first. Let's get rid of this Smashing Ground. It seems like a poor choice, but I'm going to get rid of this Kaiku also. Normal Summon Breaker. Okay, cool. So let's get a battle, and it's probably a germ. Yep. All right, I'll take 5. Let's go main phase 2. There's no reason to Smashing Ground here. Let's set 2 and pass. So we've got Ring for something bigger than Breaker. And I've got Dust also. Jinzo would be a bummer, but we have Smashing Ground for that. Okay, he's going to throw them both in defense. I'm going to go ahead and Dust Tornado that. Okay, nice. Alright, standby main. Let's go. Azura Priest. Battle phase. I'll take 1,000. And let's get in for 16. I'm going to hold that. Let's get Azura Priest back. I'm going to hold on to the Rhoda for now. I just want to save it to, like, use more reactively. Pot of Greed. That's good. So he does have 3 Fiends for a potential Dark Necrofear. If he summons Dark Necrofear right after I said that, I'm psychic. That's it. I'm going to set 1, set 2, and activate Ectoplasma. Okay. Just the card I needed. I'm going to activate Heavy Storm here. Let's normal summon Exiled Force and declare the effect to pop that. Nice. All right, so let's get in for 16. Okay, what do I got going on in here? I don't have a light yet. Let's go to end phase. I mean, Azura Priest is in the hand. Rhoda represents Blade Knight, so we've got Dark and Light access. I just want to stay, like, really ahead on life points at this point also. That's kind of, like, big. All right, they're thinking. Okay. Standby main. Well, we're gonna Smashing Ground that. Do I want to get aggressive here, or do I want to play a little safe? I'm gonna play it a little safe. We're pretty ahead right now. Let's get in with Breaker for 16. Call the Haunted. Okay. I don't have a convincing answer to that, so let's go ahead and set and pass. Alright, let's see what our opponent does. Okay. Standby main. I could DD Warrior. Let's swing into the face down here. Sinister Serpent. Okay. So let's go main phase 2. I'm going to set Sangan and pass. They're going to get Serpent back. There's like an abundance of cards that do it for me from here. We just got to find them. There's the Necrofear. Okay. Battle phase. Yep. So that's going to go to graveyard. I'm going to declare the effect of Sanguine. Okay, what do I want to grab here? I think I want to grab DD Warrior Lady. Alright, standby main. I guess we go DD Warrior Lady here. Let's just get Necrofear off the field. I'll take 700. Let's get everyone out of here. And let's just, I guess, keep hitting into whatever this is. Yep, Sinister Serpent. Okay. Standby main is fine. Okay, cool. Standby main. Let's fire a Pot of Greed. Draw 2. Alright. To graveyard. I'm going to do something a little risky and pay 1,000 for Delinquent Duo. Okay, really glad we did that. The problem here is I don't have an out for Giant Orc. But let's set Azure Priest and pass. Okay, so I haven't seen Magic Cylinders yet, so that's a little bit of a problem. Standby main. Ugh, this Giant Orc is such a jerk. I can't get past it. Literally no reason for me to do anything. Okay, Raigeki break, discard Serpent. Okay, that's a little bit of a relief because he clearly wasn't attacking with the Orc. So I'm like not that upset over losing it that way. Okay. Standby main, let's risk it all. I'm going to tribute my Azure Priest that puts a light in my graveyard for Air Knight Parshath. I mean, if it's Magic Cylinder, it's Magic Cylinder. There's not a lot we can do. Okay, Ring. That's bad. Let's set that and we'll pass. Okay, we're going to suck you here. Okay, we're going to MST that like immediately. All right, let's go ahead and fire off Rhoda in the main phase. And we're going to get... Let's get Don Zalug here, actually. I want to start ripping cards from the hand. I'm going to assume this is Sinister Serpent because he's been setting Sinister Serpent the whole time. Yep. Okay. Nice. Okay, beautiful. All right, we are in a pretty commanding position. It's one unknown in Sinister Serpent. There's no lights in the graveyard. It's Giant Orc. Okay, standby main. That's unfortunate. Let's fire off Rhoda. We're doing this for deck thinning at this point. I guess we'll get Blade Knight to our hand. Send that to grave. Let's throw this in defense. Throw this in defense. Set a copy of Meanae the Thorn. Let's just check my graveyard. I have gone through no Meanaes this game, and we are good to go. Okay, the nice thing is Ectoplasmer, like, we're really ahead right now. So, okay, that's definitely Serpent. Oh, perfect. All right. Snatch Steal on the Orc. 2 attack. 2 attack. Flip summon this. And we'll normal summon this. All right, cool. Oh, all right. Well, good game, guy. All right, so if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to drop it a like, subscribe to the channel for even more, and if you guys are enjoying these live Dueling Book matches, definitely let me know, because I like doing them, and I would definitely do more of these. And I will catch you all later.